What's today, my fine fellow?
It's the day after Christmas, and when I stepped on the scale this morning, it came back at 220 pounds, which is the most I've ever weighed in my entire life. Fortunately for me, though, it's probably all muscle. Okay, it's definitely not muscle. I've had a very successful winter bulk. However, I haven't lifted any weights, and it's a good thing I grew a beard because now you can't see my 3 chins. The winter months can be challenging for a lot of us when it comes to controlling your weight, not just because we overeat and overindulge, but sometimes we get downright gluttonous if you're like me. And that problem's compounded when you reduce your activity level due to bad weather. It's the perfect storm for weight gain. I had the perfect Christmas this year. We were able to spend it with all of our kids and grandkids, had a great time. But this morning, as I looked at all of the edible gifts I was given, these are all things that were given to me. Take a look at this. Now I'm looking at this on the day I'm the heaviest I've ever been. Can you guess how many calories this is? And just to give you an idea, that Toblerone up at the top, that's actually a case. That's like a 9-pack. Those Trader Joe candy bars are each over £1 each. But I added up everything on here, and it totals over 26,500 calories. Now, if there's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat, that would equate to over 7.5 pounds of weight gain.
Yes, science!
So my first thought when looking at all this loot was just to go nuts for another week, just eat it all, enjoy yourself, and then we'll get serious at the first of the new year. Kind of the same game plan everyone has. But then I decided not to dig a bigger hole for myself that I just have to climb out of in January. But instead, I decided I'm going to take most of this back with me to Africa next month, where I can ration it out over 6 months. I'll probably appreciate it more there anyway. But that's my game plan, not to eat it all here, but just to take some time on this.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
And this holiday weight gain, as much as I don't like it, it's nothing new. I'm not panicking because it's something I'm familiar with. Every year in November, December is kind of my rest and recover, take it easy months before I get going again in January. So I'm not going to panic. It's just kind of like a normal thing, a normal cycle, just like the seasons. Now, I am so excited for this upcoming year. I got a lot of goals for 2024. 3 of my fitness goals I'll share with you. One is I'm going to dunk camp again, signed up for that just recently. So in June, I'm going to go there and hope to be able to dunk on 10 feet at age 55. We'll see how that goes. Also, I haven't run a Spartan race for probably 7 years since I moved to Africa. So this summer when I'm back, I've signed up for a Spartan Beast in July. That'll be fun. And then finally, again, I'm going to go to the senior games again in the fall. Looking forward to that. So those are some of my fitness goals for this upcoming year. Last year, I made a video about how to set SMART goals. If you've got goals for the upcoming year, which I think is great, I'd encourage you to watch this video. I got a link below, but it'll give you lots of tips on how to set more effective goals for the upcoming year. Speaking of those goals, I'd love to hear any of the goals that you're willing to share with me. Just feel free to write in the comments anything that you're looking to accomplish in the upcoming year. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to do so.